Hey Vegas, how you doing? Hey Justice, can you guys hear me? Thank you, Justice. This I had put it on like my right here and stuff too. You can't see it as much, but in the corner of my eyes, that's that purple highlighter, and it's like really showing up. You can kind of see it right here too, but it's really showing up in the corner of my eyes. Thank you, Justice. I've been thinking lately, maybe, modeling is my calling. Plus size modeling. You never know. Just kidding. Yeah. So yeah, Jesse went to the store, and then when he gets back, he wants to go live. I guess talk about some stuff. So we'll see when he gets back what happens. So he wanted me to start the live for him, and then he's supposed to make an appearance. So we'll see what happens. Let me should be back soon. Let me put some music on real quick, I guess. So that's I don't know what exactly he's going to want to do or talk about, but we'll see. I think this is the one we were listening to before. Hey Juicer, sorry sorry I didn't message you. It was kind of like a last minute thing. Mr. Ray Ray wanted to go live, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't want to," and then now he kind of does. So he wanted me to start it. He went to the store to get me coffee. He wanted me to start it, and then when he gets back, how we'll see what happens. So go ahead and listen to this one for now. So yeah, that is the story of the live. And I was like, well, I'm already, I already did my makeup and stuff earlier, just to kind of feel good and stuff, today. So I was like, you know what? I brushed up my makeup. I touched up my makeup, and came on. So we had a nice, relaxing Thanksgiving. We um, we had some food that he got from that his cousin gave us last night. He works at Denny's, and he gave us like a nice meal to share for today. So we had that, and then some good apple cider, and yeah, and then we took a nice long nap and watched football. Just been kind of relaxing today. It's been nice though. I hope everyone's having a a good Thanksgiving, or at least it's going okay. I know it's not Thanksgiving's not the best for everyone. It's a struggle for me, but this year I've been doing pretty good this year, so that's good. Um, but oh, speak of the devil, he's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
For free.
They gave it to you for free again.
Yeah. It says Thanksgiving.
The
You get something.
It was a quick stop, about 5 minutes away that we go to, and they've been giving out free coffees for Thanksgiving, so that's a plus.
We had no turkey, no ham, no Thanksgiving, but we have coffee.
You're crazy.
A little bit.
Had a. Oh, that's good. All right, you wanna?
Yeah. Hey guys,
Oh.
they're on you here on YouTube. I'd like to welcome you to my wife's channel. I'm trying out things, see if I can do this on the weekend because I'll be starting work Monday. Go back to work after I think 6 months. 6 months of doing nothing and got to a car accident. So now I'm finally back to work and I'm happy. Just like I said, starting a YouTube channel myself, and I'm on here just seeing how it is and stuff like that, and stuff that I noticed because I wasn't really big on YouTube, and I didn't get really into YouTube channels and stuff like that until I married my wife, which is Ray Ray, and she showed me that there's a whole new world in YouTubeverse. So other than TV. So I'm just going to be trying it out. I'm going to be talking about sports on my channel and stuff like that because I'm very knowledgeable in sports and stuff like that. And I've been watching a lot of since I've been watching a lot of reaction channels and stuff like that, and people reacting to other people and stuff like that, and which is it's a good thing and stuff like that. And you get other people's opinions and varieties and stuff like that. So yeah, but now I'll be going back to work on Monday, and I'll be streaming my channel on weekends. But I'm here for my wife and stuff like that. And we found out that all these seizures that Rachel's been having is because she was pregnant and stuff like that. So what?
Go ahead, keep going.
So you okay?
Yeah, keep going.
And probably should have went over and as you guys wish you guys could see the reaction my wife had because
keep going.
She was having seizures and stuff like that, and we probably put my foot in my mouth like a husband does all the time. So didn't go over the ends of what not to say before the channels and stuff like that because of.
Go ahead, you're fine.
I'm just saying. I did something wrong.
No.
Go ahead, you want to talk?
No, you're okay.
Oh well, like I said, I'm just gonna be on here and stuff like that. I'm noticing a lot of these reaction channels and stuff like that people get. They call it monetized and stuff like that, and they do this reaction and stuff like that, and they treat people a little different. I noticed because they don't stay true to themselves. They get a little fame, as it happens in real life, where they get a little bit of fame and stuff like that, and they think they become somebody and stuff like that, but they don't. They kind of change, which is in my sense and in my thing is you got to stay true to yourself because when you change, other people will notice it. and people that notices it generally try to tell you, you change a little bit, and then they get mad and stuff like that. And so I just really want to, and that's why my channel is going to be about sports, is because with sports, as towards reacting to people or seeing why people do stuff or something like that, is that there's always going to be debates and stuff like that instead of people getting a little fame and then they realize that they're better than other people and stuff like that. So and that's why I stick to sports, because you can't really. There's no time for you to realize what's going on or anything like that, and you can. There's always different subjects you can touch on, not the same stuff, and people doing the same stuff or begging, after they something bad happens or anything like that. Is that with sports is it's just easier for me to talk, and I have friends and stuff like that can relate and stuff like that. But I notice these reaction channels and stuff like that, and people reacting to other people. In order for you to truly, if you don't like something or anybody like that, in order for you to truly, just don't pay them no mind, pay them no attention and stuff like that. It's cool, but I see why people do it is because they want to outlet and see other people's reactions and stuff like that. But people can get lost in that too sometimes. So, but yeah, hey, Justice, happy Thanksgiving, fuzzball.
That was fuzzball. Happy Thanksgiving. Alfred said joining from Ghana.
Oh hey, from Ghana, in Africa, huh? That's cool. You could nice to see you, and you could reach a lot more people and stuff like that, and then happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Fuzzball. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. And it's just a way for me to get used to talking and opening up myself too, because I have a hard time doing that too.
Oh,
and there's Opal.
There's Opal.
There is Opal.
See that? Oops.
There's Opal. And okay, she wants me to pet her.
Say hi.
But yeah, so and YouTube can be a good platform and a good way to get your points across and stuff like that. But can we not let the hype go to people's heads? Once you get monetized and once you got a number of followers, just stay true to yourself, guys. That's all you gotta do. Welcome along. What?
Long Islander, because Fuzzball said, "Thank you all. I'm on Long Island."
Oh, you're on Long Island?
Yeah.
That's cool. We're in California, and this is this is a good way for people to get a good voice and stuff like that. So, I like, since being with Rachel turning on YouTube, I actually like it more because there's more ways you can reach other people, and just stay true to yourself. And if you want to, and if you want people to watch you and stuff like that, just show them positive stories and stuff like that. It's not that hard to do at all, because people like positivity. It cheers up people, and they think that certain people can go through certain things that it pushes them on. And me and my wife, we were going through a lot, a lot, because it's just different, because my wife, she has a brain tumor and stuff like that, and she went through 2 craniotomies. I think what was the first? How many staples did you have in the first one?
I don't remember.
I think 25.
I think 25, yeah.
Yeah, and then she had a total of 75 staples in her head, while taking radiation, while taking chemo, and getting a master's degree. And when she gets a master's degree and stuff like that, she's gonna take a break for now because she just had another craniotomy in March, like March 14th. So she's gonna take a break, which is I like that, and it gives me a chance to go back to work and earn money and stuff like that, and invest in her YouTube channel. And if this is helping me decide if I want one too. I could do it on the weekends or my days off and stuff like that. But I will still be working because we need go to work and stuff like that. And pick one.
Oh, it just Fuzzball asked, ever been? I think ever been to Long Island. No, we've never been to
Never
Long
been to
Island.
Long Island. I mean, um, I I know a couple of celebrities are from there, but no, I would like to, and that's another thing about me is because I had family in Wisconsin and stuff like that. I lived with them, and I lived with. Uh, I've been very fortunate to live with my cousin in Idaho as well. So I personally, I have like lived off and on through different other states. So I've been to Wisconsin, I've been to Idaho, I've been to Oregon, I've been to Washington, I've been to um, a few other states and stuff like that, and ate like their signature dishes. But I wouldn't mind going to Long Island and getting a tailor-made sandwich. Is that what they are?
Taylor?
Yeah. There's a certain crowd, something called a tailor-made sandwich. Joey Diaz is from over there. So is obviously so is the guy that dated Kim Kardashian and Ariana Grande, Pete Wentz.
Oh, no, not Pete. Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson, yeah, Pete Davidson. Pete went there. Pete Davidson, my bad, wrong guy. But yeah, uh, see, with me, it doesn't matter because I'm not too technical, as you will. If I get close to it, then I'll be happy because it's hard for me to talk and stuff like that, being dyslexic and stuff like that.
Fresh James B420 said, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! New subscriber here. Thank you so much, James.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you for subscribing. I hope your Thanksgivings went well."
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna catch up on some comments
Go
here.
ahead.
Grateful Life. Hey, Grateful Life. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're doing well. What? Oh yeah, he said a tailor-made sandwich. I don't know.
Taylor ham and egg. It's a signature breakfast sandwich in Long Island, isn't it?
He watches a lot of like different food like YouTube videos, like shows and stuff. So I think it's something he might have saw.
Yeah. I'll show you right now. I'll figure it out right now. But yeah, Joey Diaz, he ate it when he was younger. I'll figure it out right now.
You gotta disconnect it from the.
Okay. Yeah. It's it's a certain. I forget. Yeah, it's like fried eggs, ham, sausage into like a English muffin sandwich.
You can probably Google it too.
Yeah. It's right here. Here,
What?
can you
Mhm.
hang on, guys?
It's just the name of the ham.
Oh yeah, it's Taylor ham and egg. It's a sandwich. They
Yeah.
had on the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
just
what it is.
he just now
Yeah, Taylor
sorry.
made sandwich. Yes, I do want that. I do want to try that. So I even been to. Yeah. See, sorry, Taylor ham. Yes, yeah, but it's still part of Jersey and stuff like that. With uh, places that I've been. Idaho is obviously the potato and stuff like that, and they have a big breakfast. You get a 5 pound breakfast and stuff like that. And when I was in Boise, and my cousin was meeting a friend, uh, and I hadn't like he hadn't seen him in a long time and stuff like that, and I wasn't going to be the third wheel, so I dropped him off at his friend so they can see each other and stuff like that. So I went to Boise and I went to the Big Judd and I ended up eating a 5 pound breakfast with obviously potatoes, hash browns, eggs, and sausage and bacon and stuff like that. I got my picture on the wall and a shirt, but I mean,
it's a lot of breakfast.
Yeah, yeah. Just going to different states and eating their signature dishes is what I want to do. Michigan, I didn't do the corn, the hot dog, the American or the Lafayette hot. It's a two certain hot dogs are in Detroit actually that you actually that you actually get there. And of course, barbecue in Memphis is what I want to do as well.
Well, there's more. Justice says I don't eat meat, so I don't know about this stuff. Fuzzball said I would think you could find it in a deli, like around here.
Not here, not in California. You're gonna find that because it just gives you a different reason to it gives you a different reason to go places and to eat what they have to offer, because obviously they have like certain places have certain things, and I like going there and eating the food and talking to the people and seeing just their stuff.
And isn't Long Island too known for like their coney dogs and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and New York too. They have pizzas and bagels and stuff like that. And I wouldn't mind going to New York or something like that and just seeing the history, because there's a lot of history. There's a lot of history in the East Coast and stuff like that. And I'm very very big on history. I like being uh, places other people's built and stuff like that. History is really really big part in what I like to do.
Talking about the Taylor ham, Grateful said, "Oh, I thought it was something Foodie wore." Fuzz said Taylor ham is probably at a deli.
Yeah, the deli here in California isn't as big as it is in New York for some odd reason.
Yeah, Fuzzball said you need to do the Coney Island hot dog contest.
I did. We did. We did. I have a video of two, because here in San Jose they have iguanas, which is it's like a $30 burrito. It's 18-inch, 5 pounds, right? And I ate over Joey Chestnut at it in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm no Joey Chestnut, but I ate 75% by myself, which is actually pretty good. And if I have a feeling if I didn't eat breakfast or anything, I could have finished it. But
1, 2, we went like during COVID, and they weren't doing like the contest and stuff during that time. So
yeah, but I have a film. I filmed them making it. It's actually pretty. It's like it's three supreme tortillas with beans, beef, rice, guacamole, or avocado, sour cream, their hot sauce and stuff like that. It's actually pretty good.
Fuzzball said lox and bagels too. I guess that's something.
Yeah. See, and bagels, dude, because they have the pizza bagel there too, man, and just so awesome.
Jesse likes food. In case you didn't notice,
I'm big on food.
We both like food. He just talks about.
Yeah,
it more than I do.
because I see with Wisconsin, when I was in Wisconsin, they have a pizza pub, which they had the big Kahuna, and it feeds like anywhere between 5 to 7 people. Yeah, I ate over half of that. My brother-in-law didn't think I was gonna make it. Yes, history is amazing.
Fuzzball, follow, Joff, E. I can't remember his last name. Begins with E.
Okay, we will most certainly do that, Fuzzball. Yeah, see, with me and stuff like that, and that's what people, the whole misconception of us Californians get out of, because this is my personal experience. Because like I said, I lived in Wisconsin in the Midwest, and people find out, oh, you have an accent. Where are you from? And, oh, you're from California. And it's like, yeah, California. They find that out, and then it's like they roll their eyes and stuff like that. But I've actually gotten a couple of comments because I'm well diverse, and living here in California, you get a lot of stuff coming at you, stuff like that, a lot of different cultures and stuff like that. So I had a best friend from Jamaica, and Jamaican people, they talk fast, right? They talk fast and they have their own dialect and stuff like that. And I was working at Subway at the time, and they didn't think that okay.
Shit, you can buy Taylor Hand products all over the internet.
Okay, thank you, Justice. But yeah, with her name was Natasha. She's from Jamaica, and she had a whole bunch of friends came into the Subway and stuff like that. And my coworker was having a hard time understanding because they were talking fast with the fast dialect and stuff like that, and certain words and stuff. And because they call sweet peppers, their sweet peppers are our green peppers and stuff like that. And she was talking to me, and I was picking up on what she was saying and stuff like that. And I was with her the whole way. She surprised her. She goes, "Where are you from?" I'm from California. She goes, "Oh, that's why you probably understand me, because you talk fast yourself, and everybody here, they talk slow." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a different because I'm me being California, because we have a lot of diversity and stuff like that. So it's easier for us to pick up on other dialects and stuff like that. So, but with me, it's just being from California. It's just a little bit more, allows me to be open and stuff like that, and be more communicative what people are going through or whatever the case may be.
Okay, it's like Jeff. I wasn't sure because sometimes people pronounce it like Joff or Jeff. It's kind of different. You should hear my accent. Oh, I'm sure you have a thick accent. Fuzzball, what kind of accent? Grateful Fuzzball said she's from or they're from
Long Island.
Long Island, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if like Joey Diaz, if you know who the comedian Joey Diaz, he's the older guy. He played in The Longest Yard, and stuff like that. Is your accent like Joey Diaz? I didn't know I had an accent until I went to Wisconsin, and people were like, "Whoa, you have different accent."
Female, okay. Female. I just wasn't sure, so.
What?
Huh? She's a female.
Oh. I do have some friends that were in Idaho that I was with, and they're from Delaware. So yeah, and she had the eastern the East Coast accent. Her name was Fortunata.
Slippers. It's Slippers.
Thanksgiving peas.
Mr. Ray Ray decided he wanted to go live, so
Yeah, just trying it out for my new channel and stuff like that. Because, but obviously, I'm gonna have different content because mine's gonna be more about sports. Because stick to what I know, sports, and yeah. But thank you for being here, Slippers. He does the parody of he's the parody guy.
no. Slippers,
Last Tree Boy.
yeah, Tree Boy. Slippers is a big fan of Tree Boy though.
Yeah, I like Tree Boy too. His 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 streams are awesome.
Mid-Atlantic accent is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love a guest star. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm just seeing how it is.
Said, I'm not sure, but I almost lost a job because of it, and I had a boyfriend who made fun of it, and he was in his 50s. Your accent?
I see people that get the whole misconception of like making fun of it and stuff like that, and they're just so. Some people's go-to is make fun of it if it's something different or something like that. And I was taught that if you have an open mind and stuff like that, you actually listen to other people, you can learn a lot of information. People are willing to just give you, just for saying hi or having a conversation.
And then Tooch Crest. That's a Young Dumb Honey Bun thing. Tree Boy is great, very funny. Yes, we love Tree Boy.
Yes, I do. It is funny.
Yeah, is it like is it a Long Island accent, Fuzz? And I don't. Why did you lose your job over it? That doesn't make sense. Hey, what, man?
Okay, come on.
I have an opal one.
There you
Um, don't come in my house and shit on the floor. This is a positive place. Fucking Slippers. You should never lose your job over an accent. Exactly.
Yeah, see, you would think employers would want that more because it draws people in. Like curiosity, they say, is what killed the cat. But as an employer or I would want that as in my company because you can start a conversation over that.
Don't mind Slippers, all newcomers. She's our beautiful weirdo.
Unique person, huh?
Fuzzball said, born in Brooklyn on Long Island for I think most of my life. It stinks. I am so self-conscious on the phone. Okay, so you have like a Brooklyn accent, and that's why.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's still like
It's
that's not cool though.
And that's what people. It's 2020s now. Let's get with the times. Let's not. There's no reason for. I mean, accents is a conversation starter. It is.
Yeah, because you can be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
like
Where are you
your
from?
accent, where are you from?
Yeah, and stuff like that. So I don't know why you would lose that. That makes no sense. See, that's the thing too. With me, I've had a lot of different jobs. Okay, and some I should okay, some I should have stuck out, and yeah, I'll take I'll be honest with you guys and level with you. I should have stuck out some of them, but some of them, when you lose that respect for an employer as for employees as well and coworkers, it's kind of hard to work for people. And for him to fire you over an accent, he's like, get a grip. It's like, why? It makes no sense. Yeah, people just need to learn how to listen. Exactly. Yeah, you know, learn how to listen and not be so talkative and open up your ears because you can learn a lot.
Okay. Let me tell you, it was a babysitting job. The baby was an infant. Okay. Justice said it's 2022, not 2020, bro. I think he said 2020s.
Yeah.
Like, as in we're in the 2020s.
Yeah. I know the year, I'm just saying. The general idea is the 20s. You know? And it's crazy because people say be yourself and stuff like that, but when you be yourself and other people don't like it and stuff like that, they just go defense mode really quickly, and it's not right. That's not right at all.
Justice said documented. I've never heard that before.
Well, it's my vocabulary, and like I said, I'm dyslexic a little bit, so stay with you'll learn some new vocabulary words here. Because and the other thing too I learned is that if you're not willing to laugh at yourself or laugh, make it funny, then that's a conversation starter too. Laughing at yourself.
Infants really understood me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. See, with me being a bigger person, because I'm a heavy sitter guy, a heavy set. I am a heavy set guy, and with my nieces and nephews, I found that when I was living in Wisconsin, because I was watching a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, I want to say a 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old. They always fell asleep on me. My arms, my shoulders, my chest. I don't know. It's just weird for me. Like I would try to play with them, but they would just go to sleep.
Justice said, I think I know you by now, Jesse. LOL.
Yeah, a little bit. I think we know you too, Justice, a little bit.
She said that is not new vocabulary. That is made up vocabulary. LOL.
Yeah, it's my vocabulary. That's made up. When I say my vocabulary, it's made up.
Grateful says, yes, we all need to lighten up.
Yeah.
The world would be a lot better if everybody didn't take everything so seriously all the time,
Because we're taught at a young age too. Well, at least for me, I was taught at a young age that love knows no bounds and knows no colors and stuff like that. So if we practice what we preach a little bit more, then this world will be a lot better place. But certain people want to throw out, and that's what I don't understand too. Some people want to throw out biological facts and stuff like that. Well, they are facts, biological. Some are facts that that, but how you feel is how you feel, and they gotta understand that every different strokes for different folks, and they gotta understand that and take their feelings into consideration instead. And let's ignore the facts for a minute. If we concentrated to what we have in common, as towards we don't have, what we don't have in common, will be a lot more better.
Let's see. Justice said animals and babies like you. Yeah. Oh, Juicer's back. Hey, Juicer. Grateful said you're smart, Mr. Ray Ray.
Yeah, it's just being diverse and living in California allowed me to do that because it's just a lot of different stuff coming at you. I'm not saying that there's different stuff in New York or whatever, which is more so, but we're all on this planet together, and there's one planet. So let's focus on the positive instead of the negative. And that's another thing too in Wisconsin, because Wisconsin, they had the biggest water park in the United States. So every summer you make a lot of friends. So I had Russian friends, I had Jamaican friends, I had friends from Africa, I had friends from Russia. I had friends from South America. Everybody, and that's the benefit of me working at a Subway stop, is that they all like talking to me. It's weird. It's not weird. It's just different because I was the only one that they were talking to because other people were so clammed up and let's let's not let them talk. Let's do all the talking. It's like, bro, some people want you the interaction when they're making their sandwich. You want to interact with them while you're making their sandwich, not while they're eating, but while you're making their sandwich. It makes their experience in our country in our country because it's hard for them to come from their country to come over here, and it's hard to open up, because you're not in common. But if you just listen and you make them crack a smile and stuff like that, and see that you are a little goofball and you're willing to try, is that it goes a long way.
Let's see, Juicer says, "Oh, Jesse said, watch it, Jesse." Juicer said, been trying to upload a 1-minute video for like an hour. Oh, did you get it, Juicer?
Hopefully you got it, man.
I'm not sure if it's a Long Island accent. I think it's just not likable. Well,
we'll get you on one of these days, and so we'll have to hear it. But I think accents are unique. It makes people what they are,
Grateful says, all fuzzball, we like you. We do.
Yeah.
We like everyone here.
Yeah, we're not making fun of nobody.
Fuzzball, you sound just like us tonight. Thank you. I love you all as well. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Juicer said, I'm first generation cornball myself.
Yeah, see with me it's because to be on a personal level, my mom and dad never really excuse me, never really gravitated toward me because they didn't need to, because they seen that I was picking up stuff very relatively quickly, like doing laundry, washing dishes, cleaning my room, stuff like that. So from a young age, they just always, we gotta tell Jesse once and he's good, and they go on to the next kid and then help and stuff like that. It's just with me being as open as I am, and as I like to talk and stuff like that too with my grandmas, because my grandma showed me that when you don't look at color, you open your ears and you're willing to listen, you can go a long way. And that really stuck with me. My mom and dad never really told me anything or taught me anything growing up, but all I learned was from my grandma. My grandma was an older lady, and she was very wise and stuff like that. So that's where it comes from, for me being as open as I am and talking to people and stuff like that, and just listening.
Or Juicer said, what? Oh, I think you're referring to, I was asking if you got your video uploaded finally. Slipper says, we like everyone except for Chantel.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing too I don't get about her is that she's supposed to use this illness and stuff like that, and come to like, she shaved her head. That was an illness, right?
No, it was getting thin. It was thinning, so she
shaved her head, and she was on that plane and told people that was a medical excuse. Now let me.
Oh yeah.
Now let me explain. Let me expand on that a little bit. My wife had 2 craniotomies, and is still trying to get a master's degree. And for her, that really got me going, got me frustrated because she's using the medical excuse that she has no right to use. Rachel has a medical excuse and she still doesn't use it. Why? Because it motivates her to do what she needs to do and stuff like that. And for me, as her husband, it's inspiring. It makes me want to do good and stuff like that. And it's very contagious. And stuff like that. And being positive and being true to who you are, and not, oh, I'm just getting monetized, so I'm going to change it up and I'm going to tell people they can't. No, just see where their point of view, put yourself in their shoes. When people put themselves in other people's shoes, then they start to think. That's what we need to do more of too. Is seeing where other people come from, and there's no reason for us to use Rachel's excuse for anything.
Juicer said, I noticed color immediately, Ray in purple. Yes, I am in purple.
Yeah, this is purple.
Fuzzball. Well, there you go. I almost didn't get it, but I did in the end, and was there till she went to kindergarten, like 5 years. No Brooklyn accent. I came here. So, okay, so you don't have a Brooklyn accent, because you were there. I'm green. Fuzzball says she's green. Green fuzzballs are my favorite. Fuzzball says, I think differently about Chantel.
Yeah, she's been like, I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know her deal. Her deal is it's just crazy. Is that people do that, and they don't understand that it's not helping them at all.
So, Fuzzball, like, do you you said you think differently about Chantal. Like, how would you, like, could you maybe expand on that, or if you want to, you don't have to. Juicer said, do I still have my New York accent, Ray? Yes, I would definitely say so, Juicer.
Yeah. And there's a lady at where because I'm a security guard at Walmart's here in California, and there's a lady that's a door greeter, and she moved to California, I want to say 5 years ago, and she still has the New York accent.
I wouldn't say it's like as strong, maybe, as like Juicer, like maybe not as strong as like.
Oh, it's heavy. You haven't seen her yet.
No, Juicer.
Oh, Juicer. It's not as strong. It's not as strong, but it's still there. And I when I went to Wisconsin, people were saying I had the accent. I was like, I don't understand what you're talking about. So, but yeah, and then I caught on a little bit.
Yeah, and I've never really went anywhere, and so he told me that people from other places said that, like, he had an accent, and I was like yeah. We don't have accents. That's not a thing. But
yeah, it is. It is when you go to different states, you'll see it.
Yeah, it's not strong.
But so yeah, and I've been very fortunate in my life to see the world, really. Well, not the world, but my country, but different parts of the world. Like when you go to different states and stuff like that, the Big Dippers in different locations and stuff like that. I like to go out and find it and stuff like that. And it just got really cold too. It got really cold in Wisconsin. It got really cold in Idaho too. And
yeah. Fuzzball said, you ain't heard nothing till you heard my vocabulary.
Yeah.
OMG, Ray, everyone has an accent. You don't. Yeah, I know that. I know that now. What an American thing to say. Fuzzball says Ray doesn't sound from California.
See, and I have a friend that because I used to play on Xbox a lot, so I have Xbox friends. So I have a friend that's from the UK. His name is Joey and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's like, I send him care packages. He sends me care packages.
But we did it the one time.
Yeah,
so
but
that shit's expensive.
But yeah, I mean, to go see what they have and stuff like that. Maybe we can do that. We can send him a package, and he can send us a package, and we can go through what they have.
Well, when we have like more money and stuff, that could be something for like.
Yeah. That's see, look at that, great. See what happens when I'm with you, honey. I get great ideas. and so yeah, see, and this is why I married her, because I get great ideas when I'm with her, and she makes me a better person. And she can cook better than my mom.
Fuzzball says there isn't a certain way to sound when, or Justice says at Fuzzball there isn't a certain way to sound when from Cali. She says I'm from Cali and Ray and I don't sound alike. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Hey, if I can claim Long Island, Ray can California.
But yeah, and me and Rachel's been, and that's crazy too. On a personal note, we met each other March 23rd, 2015, and she's going to probably get mad a little bit. I mean, but I'm going to say this: 3 days after we met each other, her car got stolen. Okay, her car got stolen, and we never been apart after that weekend we met, which is actually a different way to meet somebody, but it brought us closer together. And we got the car back, but that's irrelevant. I mean, it's a bad thing for your car to get stolen, but it brought us closer together. So cups half full, me and Kez.
This was 7 years ago.
7 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
I love her dad. Her dad treated me better than my own dad, and I loved her dad so much. And we both miss him, but we keep on going forward.
How do you know Justice? Like, how do I personally know Justice? From YouTube.
Yeah,
we met through
from YouTube. Yeah, we met from YouTube. So I don't mean to go over it, but we met from YouTube, and we went and hung out.
Yeah.
And she's a true friend, and she is the most caring friend that we have, and she's been there for us, and just a genuine person, and we gotta have more people like that in our life.
Justice, you know Justice is here, Juicer. How does she know Justice? I think that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
Justice. Miss Juicer said Mr. Ray with a heart. Hold on, lost comments. Here we go. Me, I know none of you. Well, you're getting to know us, Fuzzball.
That's why you come to the stream and you get to know. We'll get to know you. We'll build that relationship.
Grateful said, "Oh, a real love story."
Right? Car gets stolen. You guys get closer together. Hey. Welcome to the 20s.
It wouldn't be a Ray stream without Justice. Exactly.
Right.
Let's see. I don't know what they're asking. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. Justice said, "Oh, thank you." To you.
Oh. Yeah. Well, you know, it's just, you know.
I'm sorry, I meant Ray. Justice said, "Wow, that is so sweet. Thanks."
Yeah.
Oh, I was kidding about Justice being here in a playful mood. Well, that's good, Juicer. Can't do two things at once. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. We met on YouTube and developed a friendship.
Yep.
A very, very close friendship.
Yeah, very close. So yeah, I think if and being through different situations, you'll find out a lot about yourself and other people too.
Anyone old enough to remember the Mod Squad?
Sounds familiar, but I don't.
Just that makes it sound like we're in a three-way relationship. Okay, not that close.
No, we're no, not like we. Okay, when we were on one of the trips to, I'm gonna tell him. When we were on one of the trips to, my wife had a seizure, and Justice helped me out a lot. So we're not that close, but we are close enough to where if something were to go down or anything like that, I can rely on Justice. So that's kind of close, isn't it? When you know you can rely on somebody.
Uh, great people love great people. Yes, grateful.
Yes.
Why not?
See, and two, and all these weight loss, these people with weight issues and stuff like that. Me and Rachel, well, I can say me too. I have weight issues too. I was pushing like 300 pounds and stuff like that, and then I got in shape, and me and Rachel met, and Rachel was 416. Yeah, 416 pounds, and she got in shape. No surgeries, no nothing. She was eating those chicken quesadillas, those $1 chicken quesadillas from Taco Bell, and going to the gym every day. And she lost 200. She came out to be 205, and I was 210, and we met, and then now we're back to 300.
I love how you included my chicken quesadillas from Taco Bell.
I didn't think it was. I didn't even tell me that. I didn't think it was gonna work, but it worked. I was like, okay, it worked. If it works, it works. But yeah, see, with Rachel, Rachel was 416 pounds, and that's what will show you how motivated she is. How motivated she is because when somebody's that way, it's harder for them to lose weight because when you're possibly that big, you don't want people to feel self conscious. They don't want to be in the back of the room, sweating like they just got out of the pool and stuff like that. So they do certain things. They try to find a 24-hour gym and go at night when nobody lets people go and stuff like that. But when you meet stuff head on and have goals, small goals, and then you have big goals, you do the small goals, and then the big goals will come to you. It's not that hard.
And then, let's see. Yeah, and then Justice was talking about how we're all very close. All three of us
Yes.
are best friends.
Yeah.
Fuzzball said it just is disgusting. I guess give me a second and I'll explain. Okay.
Okay. We got your fuzzball.
That is a pointer finger, right? Yes.
Yeah, that's a point. 1 second. Yeah. See, that's crazy too. And what else? And yeah. See, and that's Another thing about me is people say, "Oh, it's hard to find a job. It's hard to find a job." It's not hard to find a job because I've done factory work. I've done. Sorry, I was coughing. Had to mute myself. So I've done factory work. I've worked for janitors. I've worked for um, security. I've worked for. See, I'm an armed security guard too, as well as an unarmed. So I got both of the certificates and stuff like that. And I work for construction. I've worked on a construction site at Foster Farms. I've worked for landscaping companies. And people, when they say, "Oh, it's hard to find a job," well, it's a job looking for a job. You just gotta keep positive mindset and that you're gonna find something. I work for. I'm a forklift driver. See, with me, it's very diverse because I've done a lot. I've worked, and I would have to say the most funnest job that I've had was probably, in my personal experience, dumping uh, for the FFA, the Future Farmers of America. So I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go to a forklift and start dumping cow manure, so they can have bins, empty bins, so they can do their shows and get their cows ready and stuff like that. So the very first day I woke up at 5 o'clock, I went to the forklifts and got the forklift out and got and right and the very first step, I because it was a different forklift, because you know how you have the forks. Well, these forks, they rotated. Since I didn't know that I was going the wrong way, a whole bunch of cow uh, cow how should
Manure?
I, cow manure.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it fell in my lap. I told my boss about it, and he goes, "Welcome to the fair. That's a fair baptism right there." And it's actually pretty funny because after he said that, 20 minutes later, he did the same thing. So, yeah, so.
Okay, let's catch up on some comments.
Okay.
Fuzzball said, "Thank goodness you all liked me." Of course, Fuzzball. As long as you come in, you know you're nice, and you know you seem like a really good person. Grateful says, "Fuzzball, you're great. We're all accepting here." Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not here to judge anybody or anything like that, because who am I to judge? I'm not. I don't. My grandma taught me, if I don't have a robe, or what's those the judge gavel, then you don't judge people.
Justice said, it can be hard to find a job depending on what you're dealing with physically and mentally and what options you have available to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuzzball. Okay, she was talking to Justice. She said, living rural or not having a car or bus, these types of things are very real. Yeah.
Yeah. See, when I was in my accident in June, when we the car got totaled and stuff like that. So what I was doing before we got a car is I would wake up, I would walk an hour to the bus depot and take the bus. So in in life you throw curveballs at you. Sometimes, most of the time, but you just gotta work your way around the curveball.
Oh yeah, but she's saying too, like even in like some situations, like say like where like she lives, it would be hard for her to like with not having a car to what I'm saying, like as an example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Juicer said the strip club. Have you worked at the strip club?
No, never worked at a strip club.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Justice, for. Let's see.
Never worked at a strip club. I had friends that worked at a strip club, and let's be honest, people pull out guns in a strip club. So I kind of stay away from stuff that
Yeah, bad things
that
can happen
more
anywhere.
bad.
Really.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
more of a
not
bad
just.
chance. Yeah.
Justice said poop. Juicer said manure. Been
Poop.
there. Oh, you've gotten cow manure on you, Juicer? Is that what you were talking about? Who are you talking about? Truth,
Yeah.
justice. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, you're more welcome here, there, Fuzzball. You don't have to leave. Up to you.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't work around it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the unique situations because where justice lives. Yeah, it's hard.
I have to give my cat his insulin. Be right back. Okay, no
Oh, yeah.
problem. Oh,
Yeah.
Kitty has insulin.
We have three cats too, by the way.
Yeah.
Opal, Hazel, and we call him Fat Guy, but his name is Maze. I named him Maze after Willie Mays, the baseball player.
Sorry, thought I recognized you. Oh, from the strip club.
Oh,
Is that what you're talking about, Juicer?
that's a good one, Jason. Yeah, you know me. I'm just party animal.
Oh yes, manure baptism.
Yeah, and I guess see, and this is a problem too. I had a problem when I was doing the fair thing, is because uh, I tell people, I ask their parents or whatever, the parents, where do you want the bin? You know, what would be best for the bin for for the kids to empty it out, to load it up
For like the FFA.
Yeah, for the FFA. And I got into an argument with one of the shareholders at the farm and stuff like that, and he started cussing at me and said, "You don't put the bin here, this and that." And I just simply calmed down. I was going to yell at the guy, but there's kids around, so I calmed down and said, "Sir," I said, "if you want to talk to me about where they wanted to put it, then I should ask you. But they told me to put it here. Since they told me to put it here, I'm gonna do it." And he realized he was in the wrong and stuff like that. And like 30 minutes later, he came over and apologized. He said, "Thank you for being understanding. I shouldn't have cussed at you. It was my fault," and stuff like that. Yeah, sir. I tell him I'm here to help you guys. I'm not here to argue or be difficult. I do what I'm told really well, and that's what I come to find out in life too. When you can get somebody that does what they're told or does what they're asked, and doesn't take personal and be cool about it, then yeah, cooler heads prevail, they say.
Cats get diabetes. I would think cats with diabetes must. Yeah. Cats can get diabetes. Yeah.
Maze.
Yeah. These we know, Juicer. I mean, I think he could work at a strip club. That's just me, with all this.
No, I generally stay away because, and that's a bad thing too, is that you have all these sports idols and stuff like that and rap stars. They're going to the strip club and getting shot. So you know,
Yeah, I think you're behind, Fuzz. I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about.
but yeah, I see with me. What? Yeah. Can I take my story a little bit? But please let me see.
Let it stay. Well,
Oh yeah.
well the thing is, this is live, so
Oh
like
yeah. We're like anybody can read it, but
can see it. Yeah, it's
if you want to talk or you want to talk about it, I mean, we could do a panel one day, or not a panel. We can do a
what?
conversation. Like, can we have a conversation without?
Hmm? Look, I have like Instagram.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Rachel will have the Instagram. If you want to talk to her or anything like that, you can just follow her on Instagram. But yeah, we would love to hear more about you.
Yeah, exactly. And I do want to mention as well, because I don't know who had asked or whatever, um, but the I did I had a few different people asking because they don't have Cash App and they wanted to help me out. That I was able to get a PayPal set up. I had one before and they closed it down and like blocked it. It was like a whole thing, and I don't know why they couldn't figure it out. So I had to create a new PayPal. So I do have that as well now in my like in the banner and stuff. And I just wanted to mention that because like I said, I have had multiple people ask me about PayPal because they either like maybe from a different country or whatever didn't have access to Cash App. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So there's that. And yeah, you can say whatever you like, Fuzz. But yeah, just keep in mind that it is an open live stream, so anybody can see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
But
So.
if you want to talk about yourself and have a conversation, and one needs somebody to listen, Rachel is a very good listener, and that's the thing too with everything going on with the two creating enemies and stuff like that. Rachel's got a bachelor's degree in psychology, which is, and I try to tell her because she doesn't like being outspoken or she just doesn't want to be in people's way and stuff like that. And that's why I like, you know, it's a little bit better for us if to do it at the same time, because I don't read so well, and me with me being dyslexic, it makes it a little bit difficult and stuff like that. So if we tag team this or that, I because I can talk a little bit better than her and stuff like that, and tell, because I had more stories because I've been through different situations and stuff like that, and show her that just open up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, we know she doesn't like to rock the boat. Just knowing from her ding dong ditching days.
We just gotta keep bringing that up, don't we?
Yeah, it's
just
funny.
gotta bring it up.
That is hilarious. Yeah, watch out, man. Your doorbell won't work after Ray gets done with it.
I didn't even okay. I let me clarify this again. I wasn't even the one ringing the doorbells or knocking. Okay, I was ahead of everybody else. Okay, I had to. I had to be ahead of everybody else and wait for them. Just give me a minute. It's not easy giving a smart cat that knows what he's about to get. No.
Yeah, when they know it's coming. Oh yeah. Yep. When animals know it's coming, it's kind of hard to do, especially cats too. Cats will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they can get vicious with their little claws sometimes.
Oh yeah. Especially when they're kittens too. When you hear kittens and they want to play and they jump on your foot when you have no shoes on, they claw your foot. Yeah, it's. I was joking, guys.
LOL, no one thought you did that. Yeah. don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. So the, oh, she's just having a hard time following what you're saying. See, with me too, in my personal experience, another personal experience coming through is that I was in the foster care system too, like that too. So, like, my mom and dad were on drugs and stuff, and they were coming off of drugs and stuff like that. They didn't really take care of us well, so they came and took us. But with me going in foster care too, that taught me a little bit of independence because that you don't really like. I was like 13, didn't have, couldn't get a permit to job, so I ended up finding like lawnmower jobs or stuff like that, landscaping jobs, sprinkler systems and stuff like that, just doing stuff like odd jobs. But now you can't do odd jobs now. Now it's all everything's got to be digital. Everything's got to be done online. You can't just start on a job and a handshake and your word's not good enough no more. They go and you fill out application, which is crazy.
I've been once. I did that behind closed doors. You've been what? You've been where? Once.
What?
I'm not sure what you mean by I've been once.
Yeah.
Justice, it's just the accent. Listen, girl.
Oh. Yeah, see, and this is what we like. We like other people having conversations in the comments and that because it, our channel or Rachel's channel is going to be where people can talk about stuff. And this is normally how people start out, and then they get monetized, and then they just get all uppity. And it's like, come on, congratulations on being monetized, but the key is here to make a safe environment for people that can talk about their issues, and it draws people in. Let's not get upclassed on people.
Yeah, I think so, Justice. I lost this one sister about a year and a half ago. Her name was Fuzz. Oh, is that where you got your channel name from? I'm sorry. It's hard losing pet. It really is.
Pet. Hard losing what?
Huh? She lost her cat's sister about a year and a half ago.
Oh.
And her name was Fuzzball, the cat that she lost.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's sad. But all we can do is with our animals is give them a comfortable life and a long life. And I think if we yeah, so just give them a long life and make sure they're comfortable.
Dogs and cats.
We've had our personal experience on dogs and cats too. I've had a dog. I had two dogs, I want to say pit bulls.
Pit bulls. Yeah.
Pit bulls, blue noses, and the boy name was Bella or Blue, and the girl name was Bella, and we had a cat, and they all ate together. If people think it's hard to get cats and dogs together and stuff like that, it's not hard. You just gotta draw the line that they're friends. You don't go and attack cats and stuff like that. And that's another thing too. My two dogs that I've had there's been situations where they had a dog park in Merced and stuff like that, and Blue, all he did when I was in there, I would walk around with him, and he would walk to me and then run to the fence. That's all he did. He didn't bother no dog. He didn't nip at no dog or anything like that. And this is the kind of problem I have with the Huskies is because they're so territorial. Territorial. I can't say that. But they're so territorial when it came to my dog, when we took him to the dog park, that the only thing my dog was doing was running to me and running to the fence back. That's all he's doing. And I've had a situation where a husky came in and start nipping at his heels. So he'll nip at his heels, and the owner of the dog was looked at me and was like, "Oh, they're just playing. They're just playing." I was like, "Okay, okay, they're just playing." And this went on for about a good 10 minutes, where my dog was just running to me to the fence, to me to the fence, me to the fence, and she's just nipping at his heels. And since it was going on for so long, he turned around and just was like, just let her know. He snipped at her a little bit, but that's after she was biting his heels for about 10 minutes, and he didn't lock or bite aggressively. He just let her know that leave me alone. The only thing I'm doing is running back and forth. And the owner's like, "Oh, we're leaving." I was like, "Well, where are you going? They were just playing, right?" I was like, my dog's getting his legs bit for 10 minutes in a row, and then all of a sudden, when my dog lets your dog know that it's not good to do, you're gonna leave. It makes no sense. Is that and that's the thing too with us is that pit bulls get such a bad rap for stuff that other people do. It's just beyond me. And Blue, everybody loved Blue. Everybody loved Blue. He didn't. We took him for walks. He didn't. He stayed by me. He was good to me. He was good to other dogs. He let other dogs sniff him. He let cats sniff him. He let cats sleep on him. They all and our cats and dogs ate together, so it wasn't a big deal with him. And then there was another time where there was two huskies fighting when we decided to go to the dog park, and there was two huskies really going at it, and they drew blood and stuff like that. And one of them was coming out, and they seen that I was gonna go. I was on my way in. Oh, I'm pulling my dog back. I'm not going out there yet. And she looked at Blue, and that's what made her say that. And I was like, okay. And I looked at her dead in her eye. I said, "You're worried about my dog because my dog was in there fighting, right? When her dog was fighting and they drew blood, it was bad." I said, "I'm not even gonna go in the dog park. I'm gonna walk outside the dog park." It made her upset because I said that to her. Like she didn't think I was gonna say anything, but yeah, I'm gonna stick up for my dog, especially when your dog was in there fighting and drawing blood from each other. That's not cool.
Um, Fuzzball, I think you were asking if I had a Venmo. I just now had to change my username on it, but I do. It's right there.
Yep.
If that's what you're asking for, that's my Venmo information.
It's easy. It's easy. You can get dogs and cats to coexist. Yeah. But I just didn't like that people were looking at my dog because it was a pit bull, and after their dog was in there fighting, like fighting, and two huskies. I couldn't believe that. And she had the audacity to tell me that, "Oh, we're not going out there because my dog was going." I'd straight. She didn't get it. She just thought, "Oh, just because he's a pet bull, he's going to be aggressive." No, he's not. My dog, my dog was very, 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 very nice. My dog was very nice. and he always like we had the Kia yellow Kia Soul and stuff like that. I would roll the back window down, just stick his front paw out, and he would just I would if I would drive all day, he would drive all day in the car. He loved it.
Um, Fuzzball, I'm a registered nurse. I work in the NICU. Have my bachelor's. Oh, that's awesome, Fuzz.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's cool because. Well, and I'm saying that's cool because a registered nurse too is they actually do a lot. Oh yeah, and another job that I had too though was because I used to work before her father retired. I worked with her dad in a hospital, taking out the soil linen and stuff like that, and trash cans. And he would always see me going up to these floors, and they had 7 floors in the hospital and stuff like that. And he would always tell me I'm doing a good job and stuff like that. I'm a good worker and stuff like that, which made me feel good because when I was it's hard enough to work at a hospital, let alone work with your father-in-law and stuff like that. But I think if the more stuff you can overcome, the better.
It says 7 are in here. Is that all of us? Sometimes people don't talk too.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just kind of
Yeah,
just watch.
and that's why I like coming on here and explaining stuff that I've been through. It makes people comfortable. It makes them feel at ease and I like to listen to what they've been through and stuff like that. And it's actually pretty cool that that I think I like YouTube, and I'm gonna do this on weekends too. So, but like I said, my content is gonna be more about sports because let's be honest, that's what I know. That's all I know. Sports.
Let's see.
Go catch up.
Grateful says, "Thank you, Fuzzball. You have a tough job." Yeah, working in the NICU. That's the NICU is where like the infants who are
yeah. See what my job was because I was the soil linen guy and stuff like that. So at the end of my every shift, I would have to go to this refrigerator where the babies were born, and I'd have to give these red bags. They double tied these red bags. They were placentas. They were placentas, and I had to throw them into the incinerator. So it was yeah. That kind of grossed me out a little bit.
Don't tell, he'll hear you, the cat. Oh. Yep, I think you're a little behind in chat, Fuzzball.
Yeah, which is okay.
Why don't you use it as an excuse like Amberlynn?
Use what as an excuse?
I don't know.
It's not that we're going to. There's no reason to use an excuse. Rachel was 416 pounds, and she joined a gym and got all the and lost 205 pounds by herself.
Hey Linda, how are you doing? I hope your Thanksgiving's going well. Or I don't remember if you're from the States or not, but I hope your day's going well either way. I know I am strip club. I think that's what I think that's the strip club. That's what she meant about going something about behind closed doors or whatever that she mentioned earlier. I think that's what she meant.
Oh, okay.
She is behind, definitely though.
Yeah. But strip clubs and clubs for me personally, it's just not my forte.
Justice said a placenta grossed you.
It's not a placenta. It's that they were in the bag and they were very squishy. and I would have to grab like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So and they're in the bags. They're in the bags. I have gloves on. It's just every step. It was like it was bad. It's not that it grossed me out. It just felt weird in your hand, when you're holding them on your way to the incinerator. Pretty bad. And one of them busted open on me one time, and that was disgusting. That was pretty bad. Everybody get your 7 chuckles in because Jesse had a bag explode him, and it was a placenta. It was pretty bad. Between cow patties and placentas, pretty funny.
Fuzzball, did Justice just make fun of my accent? I missed that. I'll only be on your channel, Ray, when it's Yankees season. Oh yeah, you're a Yankees fan?
Oh, Yankees fan?
No, and Justice didn't make fun of your accent. No, because she was talking about not being able to understand like what you were saying, and then it was a whole thing.
Yeah,
I think you just missed it.
Yeah, because you're behind a little bit.
But yeah,
you're a Yankee fan. My friend that owns a store, he's from New York, and he's a Yankee fan too. But I'm a Giant fan. I'm a San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, we like the Giants. Grateful. Ray, I saw the lovely tribute vid you did about your dad. He really seemed very special. He was.
Yes, he was. He treated me better than my own dad, which is saying a lot. I love that man.
And I'm really lucky to have had him because of, I had a lot of issues with my mom and stuff. So if it wasn't for him, I definitely wouldn't be the person I am today.
Yeah, and he did a great job raising Rachel and stuff like that, making her the person who she is today. And she's a great person. And Rachel's willing to listen and willing to make me a better person, which is if more people will marry a wife that makes them a better person, this world will be a lot better too.
Yes, I'm from Montana. Okay, Linda. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm sure you've probably mentioned it. I just can't. My memory. I have memory issues. So.
Yeah.
Grateful said, Linda, I am just above you in Canada.
I lived in Idaho, so which is next to Montana. I lived in Pocatello and Blackfoot, Idaho, which is right next to Montana.
Let's see. Grateful we are neighbors. Okay, I'm just gonna. Please, did you say something else, Juicer? I don't think I'm getting all of your comments because all I see is please. Did you say something else? I can't change between like live chat and top chat, so I don't know if I'm missing your.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you would bear with us, guys, because when I go back to work, because I go back to work Monday, and stuff like that, I'll be able to. And this is Fat Guy. Here's Maze. Here's Maze. There's Maze. He's perfect. But I'll be able to when I go back to work, I'll be able to get Rachel's invest in her channel, and we'll get her set up.
See the tongue?
It's the tongue's out. The tongue's out. Tongue's out.
You had the tongue out. But yeah. Yeah, Justice. Yeah. Yes, Ray's dad. Yeah, he was the best. We just she timed them out. They're just being weird. Being kind of trollish. Okay, Justice. Cool. Okay, yeah, because I just saw Juicer's please, so I didn't see anything else, so I was afraid I missed something. But yeah. We got the back guy. Let's give a fat guy. No, 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 no. You're not gonna leave now. No,
No, he's trying to get me to pet him.
you're not gonna leave now. Say hi.
He's trying to get me
Say
to
hi,
pet him.
back guy.
He's trying to get me to pet him.
Say hi.
Hi, fat guy.
Say I'm the back guy. Oh, so you give him your head, you give me your butt.
Come on.
All right. So yeah.
But yeah.
So
7 people in here, which is actually pretty good for my first time. Love that guy.
he wants all the loves. He wants all the loves. Oh, fat guy. Say yes, hi. I want all the loves. All the loves. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, love. On the bed.
Thank you, Grateful. So is there anything else you want to talk about? Or? Oh.
Well, this fat guy always wants to lay down on you. Fat guy's gonna lay down. Maze is gonna lay down on Rachel. He wants the attention. What else? I think it is a pretty cool stream. I think I like it. I like it. I mean, it's a good way. It's like a journal. It's a good way to vent to people and stuff like that. And okay, I'm gonna be on both of us. Okay, enough. I know I love you too, Mama, but
he just wants attention.
I know, but any other time he doesn't want attention. Now we're alive. He wants attention.
I got him.
Okay.
Oh.
I think it's for me it's a good. I mean, it's a good stream and stuff like that. It's a good outlet to talk about your feelings and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I think if here's Hazel. Here's Hazel.
There's Hazel. What the Hazel Gill doing? Oh, now we have Hazel.
Now we have Hazel.
Where's
There's
she at?
Hazel.
Oh,
Now
she's down.
But yeah, I think it was a good stream, and I like it.
Okay.
And of course, I could talk about sports all day, but nobody wants to hear sports right now. Yeah.
When he starts his channel, because we don't quite have a channel set up for him, but when he starts his channel, I will promote his channel and everything. Like he said, it'll be like a sports type channel that he'll like work on the weekends and stuff like that when he's not working. Yeah, we don't know quite when, but like I said, when we do get it all set up and everything, I will promote it on my channel. And yeah, I think we're good here. Yeah, or you want to keep going? Or?
I can keep going for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And with all the situation and a little bit about me is my mom and dad had I had stepbrothers and sisters and stuff like that, and for me it was a little different.
Okay.
For me it was a little different and stuff like that because I kind of came from it was me, Mona, Frank, Janae. There was 5 of us living together with my mom and dad and stuff like that, and I'm a twin. I'm the youngest one. Youngest of 8, 5 girls, 3 boys. And twin, and people actually Is twin? Is it cool? No, it's not really sharing your birthday with somebody. Not really a cool thing, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really close to my family and stuff like that because I was always the odd man left out, the black sheep. Because like I said, I learned quickly. My mom and dad didn't spend that much time with me and everything and stuff like that. But that's why I gravitated toward my grandma and stuff like that, and my grandpa, and learned from them because my mom. Let's be honest, my mom and dad were doing drugs and stuff like that. You kind of a person you kind of really want to learn from. So yeah.
You know what we can do is we can do like a whole we can do uh a whole stream if you want. Like you can do a whole separate stream just talking about like your story and
We could do that,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
And I can give it to you. You want to talk?
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to, do you want to keep talking or
No,
do you want?
no. Go ahead. Your turn. I talked enough. All right. I thank you guys for listening and stuff like that. Um, and and
There's well, there's
that's
still
all.
comments to see. Let's see. This is grateful says I will sub, but I won't have anything to chat about. I don't know anything about sports. I can lurk though. The sub will be just subbing will be great. Thank
Or
you.
thumbs up. I don't. It don't matter. I mean, it's okay. It's more of a guy thing, really, is what it is. But I appreciate grateful.
Not quite yet, Juicer. We're still deciding.
Yeah.
Uh, Grateful says.
Jesse, I'm glad Rain your dad. Yeah. Yeah. He was accepting me. He was accepting of me because I was open minded and stuff like that, and I treated his daughter well, and I just genuinely loved the man. You know, he was a great guy.
Linda, what video did you talk about your dad? Okay, Justice is gonna link it for you. Thank you, Justice. Juicer, I didn't realize you had a channel. Oh yeah, Juicer's channel is great. She talks about Shani and stuff all the time. I was on panel last week, the other night. I don't remember when it was. With her, Justice and I were.
Yeah.
Sport is that what you said? Sports is a guy thing.
I said it's more of a guy thing is what I said. I said it's more of a guy thing. I'm not saying it is a guy thing because obviously there's women that still like sports and stuff like that. But I know from in here that not all y'all's like sports. That's okay. All right. Oh, I did say it was a guy. Sorry. I'll correct myself. Sorry, Justice. Sports is not just a guy thing; it's a woman thing too. You know, you have golf, tennis,
Well,
WNBA.
the women can like football and stuff too. Just because like golf and tennis, like
Okay. All right, you guys. All right. Okay. Girls like sports too.
Thank you, Justice, for linking the video and Juicer's channel.
Justice is an awesome person. So is Juicer. I got a kick out of Juicer too.
Juicer said sports was a guy's thing for the first 200 years.
Yeah.
Now it's co-ed. Grateful says I will have to go and watch the panel video. Thank you, Grateful.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing too. That's the thing too, though, is that I don't understand that there's WNBA players and stuff like that. There's WNBA players and they don't get much. They don't get much. They get a lot less money than the guys do, which I don't understand. That it makes no sense to me. Some of the girls in like the WNBA are better than the guys, and they play. Some girls do play better sports than guys. They just don't get the recognition for some reason.
Justice said I played sports all through school. Oh, okay.
Well, what sports did you play?
I think this soccer, basketball, volleyball, softball. Dang.
Well, you learn something new every day. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
What?
Call myself old.
Zero audience for WNBA.
That's I don't understand that. I literally don't understand that. It's like Candace Parker. She's better than most guys out there, and she don't even
I'm rotten. Sometimes juicer. Sometimes. Oh, you're awesome too, Jesse.
Thank you, Justice.
Volleyball is a sport. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a sport. You can get hurt. People get torn ACLs from volleyball. They get a lot, and that ball too. That some of those volleyball players are aggressive. I be seeing the ball hit some of those people in the face. They get black eyes right instantly. Bam! It's crazy.
Jesus. Let's see. Less audience. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA.
Yeah.
Grateful says it's fun to watch Justice hand out trouble.
Oh yeah.
Just keep it right there. She said for some reason it's because we're women. Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense.
Juicer says we can't dunk.
That's harder because it makes it more easier to block if you can't dunk. Candace Parker dunks.
The best player in the WNBA is in a Russian gulag.
It's just when it comes to that stuff, it's just different because you have women that are good at shooting. You have women that are good at layups and passing and stuff like that. It's just on your preference. All on your preference.
Justice said she was joking. LOL. Volleyball is a very intense sport. Yeah.
Yep.
Juicer says I'm kidding, Mr. Ray. I think about the whole WNBA thing.
Oh.
About like not being able to dunk and all that.
It's just
volleyball being a sport.
And here's an interesting fact too. The NBA, MLB, the men's, their mascots get paid like 5 figures. Like seriously, they get paid more than WNBA players is, and that's mind blowing. And I don't understand. Like, it's just baffling me how the women don't get the recognition they deserve. I understand it, but
not true. It's because of ticket sales. It's all about the tickets and bodies and the seats.
Yeah. But I know the mascots too. The NBA and the NBA and the NFL mascots get paid more than the players. They do. It's crazy. I'm gonna drink some water. So
the best WNBA player makes $1 million a month in Russia. Dang.
And that's why they go overseas. That's why the WNBA go overseas when the season's off, because they can make more money. And that's pretty sad. They have to go to a different country
So that would be 300. No, get off the desk.
Yeah, 350.
350,000.
But you got players though too. But you also got players that aren't worth as much as people like you. Just draft picks. There's players that have take time to develop, and they're not getting paid as much as the stars. So they can get 350,000, or there's some players that get paid less.
You would think that would be motivation not to smuggle in drugs.
Oh, I know what she's doing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Juicer. But see, and that's the thing too. When it comes to the NBA and stuff like that, all of them have the only major sport is football that has like the drug tests and stuff like that. So basketball, MLB, and NBA don't test for marijuana. NFL is the only one that tests for marijuana. And you have basketball. You have basketball players, Hall of Famers that were smoking marijuana up until they had to go on the floor and practice. And their argument was they have millions of people watch. This is true. When you're in the playoffs and in the championship, you have millions and millions of people watching you, and they get nervous and stuff like that. And it made people better.
Jesus said I'm talking about one particular.
Yeah, I know. Brittany Griner. Yeah, I know. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Brittany Griner.
Million. No drug test in Russia. You just can't bring it there.
Yeah. Yeah, but that goes to show you. That goes to show you that people take stuff for granted. They take stuff for granted. They think that, just because you can do it in the United States, you can do it everywhere else. It's not the case at all. Yeah, you can't just bring... Yeah. Which is common sense, really, if you think about it.
What are you doing, bad guy? Come on.
You're talking about Brittany.
Come on. Oh, I got the bad guy again.
That guy again. And then I just think with nowadays it's
no, but that's
you can make a case for marijuana and stuff like that, but other countries they just don't like it for some reason.
I got the bad guy.
And I would have to say my favorite WNBA player of all time would probably I would probably be my best dominant WNBA player would probably be Sarah Miller, Reggie Miller's sister. And yeah. And my best WNBA shooter would probably be Sue Bird.
What's up, people? What's up?
Yeah, she played in the yes, Juicer. She played in there. She knew the rules and stuff. Like I said, she just it got to her head that she's big over there. No, it's not cool.
She said we don't care in the USA about weed. NBA players smoke.
Yeah, so there's baseball players too. But yeah, Sarah Miller is the legend. Yes, she is. And that's crazy too because I've seen documentaries and stuff about them, how they grew up and stuff like that. And where Reggie Miller scored 60. That day he scored 60, and he's boasting to his sister, "Oh man, I got a big game. Oh, 60 points. That's awesome." And her dad's like, "You want to tell him what you had?" Reggie Miller's like, "What are you talking about?" She had like 96 points or something like that in the game, and stuff like that. So you're gloating to your sister that you scored 60 and she scored 90. I was like, poor Reggie, man. He couldn't catch a break to save his life. You're in the house with arguably the best WNBA player of all time, and you score 60 thinking that she can't outscore you. It's funny. Yeah. But so I'll turn it over to Rachel. You guys can listen to Rachel and stuff like that. And I probably think we're gonna call it a night. And it's been fun listening to you guys, and I appreciate you guys. So
I wanted to
Rachel.
show my picture. So you were talking about me when I was bigger, and I haven't actually I want to make a video and stuff about it or whatever, but
Yeah.
I haven't actually showed pictures from when I was bigger, so I kind of wanted to do that. So he mentioned I was over 400. I don't know how much. The biggest I was when I weighed myself was 420. 420, and that's why I remember. But this is one. I was probably about 15 or 16 in this picture. I was probably about my biggest in this one.
There you go, side by side. See, she was 400 plus pounds.
Okay. Wait, the camera.
She was 400 plus pounds, and this is why I don't understand why people. This is why I don't understand why people have. Oh, it's hard getting motivated. Yes, doing anything worth doing is hard to do. Just do it for yourself. Yeah, and Rachel was 400 plus pounds, and went to the gym every day, and lost all that weight by herself.
Yeah, Juicer. I was probably about 15 or 16 in that in those pictures. I didn't start losing weight until I was
Nice to meet you, Grateful
17 or so. But yeah, I wanted to show those pictures, and I am going to make a video about it and stuff. I just haven't quite got there yet and everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Jesse really wanted to get on and talk to you guys and stuff, and I think he did a really great job, especially for it being his first live. He's been on like panels, like sports panels and stuff, but this was his first like actual like live. So I think he did a really great job. Oh, sorry. I hope Grateful says, "Oh, you read that right? Thank you, Jesse.
Yes.
Nice to meet you."
Yes, that's nice to meet you, Grateful.
Yeah, thank you, Grateful. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and great rest of your Thanksgiving if it's still Thanksgiving. And we will talk to everyone next time, I guess. So, bye everyone.
Have a good night.